Everybody, it's Victor. It's time to Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Wednesday, Mosh Pit. I hope your mead weeks are going off to a good start. I know I said mead weeks, but you know what? We're just going to keep on rolling with it. So we're still waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. We have a couple videos that are very close, so definitely go check those out if you want to support my channel. All you got to do is click the like button, smash the like button. I don't think it works. I think I was just kind of scammed there. But yeah, hit the like button if you want to support this channel. It helps out a great deal. Here's your amazing artwork of the day sent in here by No Committee 7487. Title throw was Father's Day card, which, by the way, I apologize for forgetting to wish everyone a happy Father's Day on Sunday. Kind of just totally slipped my mind because obviously I pre-recorded that video and a couple of the other ones this week. But title thread was Father's Day card, and then in the thread they said, my daughter is loving playing Isaac and drew me this card for Father's Day. She loves hopping on my runs and playing co-op, but sadly normally dies, so she captured that by drawing her as a little ghost that has helped me defeat beasts. That is absolutely adorable. So shout out to No Committee and your daughter. It looks really, really cool. And I gotta say, the artwork still that's a heck of a lot better than I could do. So thank you very much to No Committee and your daughter as well. Let's hop on in and see what kind of Eden Run we got going on today. Oh man, we got Spin Dizzle up in Nizzle. 1-2 Juliet Whiskey Hotel, Quebec Sierra Kilo. Apologies about the cough. The cough has not gotten any better, unfortunately. We've got great damage and good tiers, good movement speed, bad shot speed, but you know what? That is okay. Compared to our other starts that we've been having lately, this is like a dream come true here. We're also starting with Quince. I do not want Little Steven. I will take the Relic, though. So now is, of course, when everyone starts chiming in and saying, like, wait a second, Invicta, how come you don't take Little Steven? There's no downside. And again, I feel like I have to explain this one, especially like with Little Steven, because like, yeah, there's no downside unless, of course, you count the fact that like his shots will trail behind him and then push stuff forward towards you. So, I mean, I consider that a pretty big drawback. On top of course, having to worry about having the conjoined transformation, which is another very hot topic for many, many years at this point. I do not like, wow, that was a lucky bounce right there. I do not like having my damage split and lowered because I've got familiars. And on top of all that, it comes down to the ability to control your outgoing damage. This is an age-old topic that I've talked about for, again, literal years at this point. Yes, Conjoin gives you a lot of extra firepower, like we saw with the Brimstone run for the World of Brimstone episode from last week. And yes, it does help. It's not like a death sentence. If given the choice, though, I prefer not to have it. I like being more in control of my shots, unless if I have homing or if I have tractor beam or some kind of multiplicative shot. Then I don't mind having conjoin. For example, if I have C-section, conjoin is amazing for it. If I have Brimstone, obviously very good. If we have Tech 1, Tech 2, there's many different effects that I don't mind having with conjoin. It's just that most of the time it shows up at inopportune moments, and I don't really like having the familiars shoot stuff for me, especially when you're talking about stuff like Little Steven that ends up propelling stuff backwards at you. We do get the full charge on the spin down die, so I'm going to go back and get the Relic, which is going to be very important for us. We also got a bomb here, so it's going to allow us to maybe get that other soul heart inside the secret room. And by secret room, I mean the shop. I almost took that. That made me very mad. Very happy we have synth oil here as well. Almost got a little too close there. That was a little bit closer than I would like there, Isaac. Now we get Gluttony. Now I believe that less than 3 turns into Brimstone. No, it turns into Magic Mush. Man, that would have been nice. Is there? I would much rather have a movement speed upgrade than having an HP upgrade here. I knew that less than 3 was important. There is no full charge. So, yeah, we're just going to have to roll with it. That's fine. I mean, it's an HP upgrade. It's more HP than we had leaving this floor, so secret room is probably here. But I'm going to wait for the next floor because most likely there's either going to be a curse room or a challenge room in there that we will most likely want to teleport out of. So I'm already missing the broken remote and bag of crafting, but you know what? This is a solid start. No complaints here. Going to last week's question of the episode came in from Crawl5, which already this is better than that run. And this one came in from Sea Dog. What's going on, Sea Dog 1128, who asked, question of the episode: does watching old Isaac videos help with the YouTube algorithm or help you financially? I always go to bed with your videos on shuffle for background noise, and I was wondering if that helps the channel. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times, million times, yes. It does. I mean, I wish I was bringing in millions, but it's not. But let it be known that, yes, going back and watching the archive videos, putting them on shuffle, leaving them on loop, all that stuff absolutely helps the algorithm, with my channel with the algorithm. It shows, so that gets translated to people who are return viewers are coming back to watch older stuff, meaning that we need to start pushing more of this channel's content towards more people so that we may retain viewers like yourself, with hopes that the same thing will happen. It will replicate itself, because the more views that older videos get, the more ads that YouTube can run, the more money they make, et cetera, et cetera. So it is a continual payout of positivity all around. It works for YouTube, it works for my channel, it helps out a great deal. So yes, thank you very much, Sea Dog, and I appreciate that question as well. I don't mind answering. I've been doing this a long time. I don't mind answering as much as I'm aware of, anyway, of the algorithm questions and stuff. So, and you know, that's the beauty about having a channel that's as old as mine, but also as has so many videos as mine, is that, you know, I basically get to experience. There's no way we're gonna make sin robes. I basically get to let people experience the runs whenever they want, and it also allows us to, you know, not farm engagement, but it does help that we retain so much engagement because of the length of the videos and how old they are and just how many of them there are. I don't remember if Sack alters Sack's Quince. I think it does. It does. It absolutely does. We end up getting Blood Puppy, which we can turn into a Tears upgrade. Also Rock Bottom. That'd be nice. No way I'm passing up a Thame. I am going to take Incubus, and then we're going to do that and get ourselves a Tears up. So getting Rock Bottom definitely would have been nice. I sincerely doubt that we would even have a chance to do that. But already we're looking at a very stellar start here for the midweek, which is, God, this is like a breath of fresh air, man. It really truly is. Another common question that people were asking me, just because the month of June has been just so nuts. People were asking me, like, you know, hey, is it, you know, time to take a break? Are you feeling down? Like, you don't really sound yourself. No, the answer is no. I mean, it's just a rough patch, you know, like what are you going to do? Like, you know, I'm not going to quit Isaac. It's just it's a good example. I like this type of I don't like getting bad runs, of course, over and over again, but it is a good example of the ebb and flow of how Isaac works and just how unpredictable it can be. And going back to the Eden run stuff, you know, I've talked about, I've always been open about considering Eden to be probably the truest test of skill in the game that you can have. It's why I play Eden, because I enjoy the randomness, I enjoy the unpredictability, I just enjoy everything about playing as him. And knowing that any run is never, ever, ever going to be the same as the run that I played yesterday. Even if we get the same seed, I'm not going to do the same moves. I'm not going to kill the enemies in the same order, just because it's impossible. Like, it is actually impossible for me to do that. That, to me, holds a lot of challenge, and you're going to get those swings where it is, some is good, some is bad. We've been getting a lot more bad than good lately, but overall, it's a great way to kind of bone up and shape up about, you know, where are we standing with our skills right now. Like, it's been a while since I've had to be tested for a lot of Isaac's skills, and this month has definitely been testing me over and over again. So, but obviously it does get annoying, and you know, it does make for sometimes it's a little bit difficult to watch, obviously, because no one likes to see a struggle bus run, but there are some that do. I like all that continuation discussion, man. Like I really am truly proud and humbled about how, you know, just how intuitive and how and really just how inquisitive the mosh pit is about not only like, hey, does this help out? Hey, how are you feeling? How you doing? You know, it's wait. Oh yeah, we have the crystal key. I totally forgot about that. I probably missed a red door or two. Oh, we found our way to the secret room. That's nice. Hang on, buddy. How do you know that's a secret room? Well, Cletus, because there's a red door that we didn't have to open naturally, and it was just here. So this means that this is going back to the regular map, and we haven't been there yet. So I know it's to one of the 2 secret rooms. This time happens to be the super secret room. If that was a regular room, we would have to pay to open it. Unless of the room that we got into had no way out, and the game was forced to spawn us a door. I should probably just fight the boss now. I'm not expecting a W here, but this is only to retain the full charge on Spin Down and Spin Dizzle. But you know, I was joking about it on stream a couple of days ago over the weekend, and it is. We don't need shot speed. I'll take meat. It is a little true. Like, not many people ever ask me how I'm doing. You know, I mean, and not like in a super serious capacity, but like I'm usually the one checking in on people, making sure everyone's cool. Like, you know, hey, like, how's it going? How you feeling? You know, how's the family? That sort of stuff. Wow, we are getting. I don't know what's going on with our luck today, but good lord. And no, I'm not taking this as a little bit of a reprieve. I don't trust this by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I guess we'll take Marrow. It is the Holy Mantle after all. But you know, it's like I don't like. No one really even asked me like, "Hey, how you doing? Like, you know, how's it going? Everything good? You doing all right?" You know, it's outside of my parents, obviously, but you know, they're kind of contractually obligated to. And you know, it really made me feel like I wouldn't mind getting Act of Contrition here, although that would kind of screw us to the devil deal. But I would like a Tears Up. However, that's also the battery pack's also a massive amount of full charges we could use for a Spin Down Frenzy. Anyway, it's just like that. Whenever people were like, you know, hey, like, you know, you seem a little, you feel, are you feeling all right? You seem like you're a little down today, or you know, like, you know, Isaac's been rough lately, that sort of stuff. And like, I appreciate that. I really do. The lovers. You know, I may not be the best at exhibiting my emotions whenever like I'm down or whatever. I mean, I've got to at a certain level for this job, you have to learn how to, you know, put a mask on and just kind of be like, yeah, I've had a crappy day, but no one wants to hear about your crappy day. Like, we all have crappy days. So I do my best, you know, and I've been fine. Like, I've been totally fine. I'm just saying, off the cuff here, I'm just saying, like, you know, I appreciate that people think of me like that. I'm gonna use the Sun card because I'm not feeling this map here. I'd love to get to boss rush if possible, but that is quickly fading here. But I am really lucky, and I'm very proud of the people who make up the mosh pit, who have genuine concern for me, and you know, and that stuff. It makes you feel special because there's not. I promise you, brother. I promise you, sister. There ain't a lot of content creators out there that have anything close to what we have here. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm very proud of that. We go in here? Did not. We get a free entry into the secret room. You know, I'm going to blame that partially on our tears rate. Right, I'm blaming our good tears on us getting hit. That's my story, and I stand by it. Okay, so adrenaline we can turn into the Soul of Eden. Which turns into the D Infinity. But I'm going to take a pass on that. And the main reason is because it's 2 of 3 for Spun. We don't need to use the Soul Eden. And then on top of that, we're going to have to leave Spin Dizzle down. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put Spin Down die. This turns into Active Contrition. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get it. And honestly, that's probably for the best because I don't want to screw up our Devil Deal chances here. Wow, Proptosis would be amazing. But unfortunately, we can't get it. So I am going to buy Caffeine Pill. Caffeine Pill is a go. At least it gives us some movement speed. I'm down with that. Oh, man, Proptosis would have been so good, too. There is a chance for a full charge, but we are severely sacrificing Boss Rush. And the only reason why there's more emphasis than usual on Boss Rush here is because of Spin Down Die. The possibilities are endless with this, but I hope in a perfect world we would get a full charge somewhere here. Get Proptosis. I mean, with the Crystal Key, it's definitely possible in these red doors. You just never know. Okay, now I know it's over. See, you need to die there, buddy. Thank you, Relic. Relic, by the way, spits out a Soul Heart every 5 rooms that we clear. Okay, so it wasn't a total loss, but we did lose a lot of time here. But now we can make up for it. Might as well take the Soul of Bethany to use it. I'm going to stick with the Crystal Key just because it does give us a good amount of opportunity to get extra stuff. It gave us Marrow, so, I mean, even though it doesn't really count for much, hey, something we didn't have. %67% chance for a deal with the devil. It's right now we're firing on all cylinders. We're almost capped on tiers. We've got Incubus with us. We've got I mean, Spin Down is just opportunity. We've seen Spin Down be used in so many ways that have broken runs and have really been like, hey, this is the only option we got right now. I will use this for... I'll use it for the mystery gift, but I'm going to wait to pop it until we find somewhere cool. Like, I don't know, maybe the Ultra Seeker room. Wow. Yeah, Crystal Key. Now, this could be an amazing, amazing play here. I mean, there's no way I turned down... No way I turned down Spectral Tears and Flying. The Spirit of the Night. Rotten Tomato, I definitely could leave it. I don't care. I just want to see if... I don't remember what Spirit of the Night turns into. Oh. Crystal Ball, though, man. But I still can't pass that up. Rotten Tomato turns into Bird's Eye, but... Okay. It's really hard for me to pass up the Crystal Ball, but... With the opportunities that Spin Down has given us, I think that would be unwise. I'm going to buy this full charge here because I anticipate the boss being on this way. And I mean, there's Spun right there, which I am going to take, even though I don't like it. Well, I am going to take it as soon as we get enough money for it, of course. Yes, we are willingly taking experimental treatment after bombing something. I don't know what we gained, but we gained a lot of damage here, and that's exactly what I needed. We get the Spun transformation, which is great, and the only time that you will ever willingly see me take experimental treatment because of that. Because the downsides of experimental treatment are heavily negated by the upside of Spun. Get a Bomba. And we failed a 73%. All right. All right. Now we could take Genesis. But I feel like that's not worth it. Because we're going to re-roll. I mean, we have a very good run right now, and I think it's dumb to re-roll that. And again, on top of that, we would have to get rid of Spin Dizzle, and I'm just not going to do that. This is Spin Down Dice's run. Now, if we really push it, and I mean book it, we might be able to make Boss Rush still, which would be an absolute miracle, considering how long we took on Flooded Caves. But we really got to book it here. I mean, we can't go in the wrong direction, and we also have to find the item room and shop on the way there. And oh yeah, not have mom hands just drop all over the place. Wow, another Ultra Secret Room. What is happening? This is the third one in a row. I mean, we're not getting, like, insane stuff from it, but hey. Do get, we could have had the wafer. But honestly, I don't think we're even, like, need the wafer. We're doing good here. Electro Tears is huge because we don't have to worry about our tears being blocked by the environment. Another red door open. Yeah, this is about what I was expecting to see here, because there's no way that we're gonna make Boss Rush. There's just none. The battery would have been nice, but Steam Sale with member card is also pretty good. Maybe we'll get something insane down here. We didn't. Yep. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That is the entire floor that we've seen thus far. How does he do it? Etc., etc. More bombs. I might as well get some money here. Yeah, Boss Rush is now officially dead. I mean, we gotta. That's just too much damage to leave on the table there. Especially with Athame. Brother. Sister, forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, wow. Okay, 2 full charges here. This could be interesting. There's C-section, speak of the devil. Wow. Yeah, we take all of this. And then we absolutely take C-section here. And then I'm just going to pick up a full charge just because. Wow, we're getting out of control in a hurry here. I mean, Backstabber C-section, yeah. And use Mascara. Sign me up. Now, obviously, our damage is going to be amazing, but our DPS is not going to be incredible until we get enough babies out there that are doing the Lord's work for us. The golden key, it's going to help us out with the Guppy's Tail acquisition. We'll take Toxic Shock. Wow, man, we're just getting all the good stuff today. No. I mean, if we really get lucky here, we still could actually make Boss Rush. Wow, that is amazing. This is ridiculous. We're getting, I mean, we're getting everything in the kitchen sink right now. If we make Boss Rush here, that's going to be unbelievable. Wow, that is insane, brother. That is insane. Don't worry, I know. I was looking at the clock. I know. Unfortunately, we don't have a charge on spin down, so we have to take what we can get. And honestly, give me some Polydactyl. Give me 2 cards I can hold.
The fool.
Temperance, the reverse Temperance card just needs to not be in the game. We all agree on that. Knock on wood if you're with me. A quote from John Gruden off of the HBO series Hard Knocks. This is a key here. Gilded Key might actually be okay. For this level only, because obviously it guarantees golden chests. But is it retroactive? Didn't think so. Yeah, let's stick with it. I'm not anticipating seeing anything from the crystal key here. And toxic shock is just going to obliterate everything. I still am in shock, no pun intended, that we actually made boss rush. The gilded key ensures that every single chest we see is going to be golden. And we get stuff like that. Mr. Dolly. Gears up. There's a range up, not that we needed it. Oh yeah, this is the life right here. Another greed fight, who cares? The quarter. Soul of Eden. No, well, give me damage. We have the multiplier from Ys Mascara. We get the Soul of Eden, which is going to give us a reroll, so we can hold on to that. All right. Well, the gilded key didn't do much for us, but I appreciate the effort. Like, hey, thanks for coming out. We really appreciate you trying out for the team. It's not going to work, but we know that you gave it your best shot, and we will give the strongest letter of recommendation to a very mid-tier team that probably doesn't need you, but we'll make the effort anyway. Like the nicest way that you can tell someone they suck. They're not good enough to be on the team. I don't know what's going on. This could be one of the luckiest runs that we have ever seen. I'm actually down with Blood Clot here. I mean, I have no words. I've never seen the Crystal Key, A, proc this much, and B, proc so much to get us straight to the Ultra Secret Room. It's unheard of. There's a devil deal in here. What is going on, man? Oh, wow. That's Dogma right there. You never get to see Dogma. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's 2 damage. Ain't no way I'm gonna turn that down. I mean, this is the run that is going to try to make me look like a crazy person. This is the run where it's gonna be like, I really don't know what he's talking about. Why is he complaining about anything in this run? It's like, no, dude, like you don't understand. You haven't been watching this month. Like, this all feels like a setup. I don't know. When you play the game this long, you know what I'm talking about. This is feeling very. I think the kids say sus. No, they haven't said that since 2019. Okay. Well. This is very sus here. You really don't see Dogma outside of Beast like ever. I think this is quite literally the only time you can see Dogmas with Spin Down and Purgatory. Yeah, this is. Look, I don't know which part of the game decided that we needed to have an easy run today, but hey, look, I ain't gonna hate on you. I would like to get Goat Head, but we need what, 2 charges for that? I don't know if that's happening. We could throw a Hail Mary and try to get one with the old capacitor, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But you never know. For 98 cents, Money Equals Power would be very nice right now. Okay, let's stop running into things. How about that, Isaac? So, at the very least, we're going to get Invictor Robes. don't know why I'm still going here. I don't think that room... I don't think there's going to be any way that we get a double charge here. If I really, really, really cared enough about it, I would take all the consumables on the ground. I would take all of them and then put them on the ground and then roll them with the Soul of Eden in hopes of getting a full charge, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just letting you all know that that's certainly an avenue that you could take if you want to really, truly min-max this. You take all those pills, all those trinkets, every card that's in the room, or on the floor, I mean, and go into the room that has the highest amount of crap on the ground. Oh my god, there's a charge key. Wow. Yeah, if I didn't already title this episode, this is quite possibly the luckiest run of Isaac I have ever seen. I mean, this isn't like the most dominant, this isn't the most flashy, this is not the most skillful run. But if you take an aggregate of all the lucky happenings that's been happening in this run, us making boss rush, us getting a charge key whenever like we totally were not expecting to get one, us getting so many ultra secret rooms, and the devil deal that gave us Maw of the Void and Dogma. You take an aggregate of all of that. This is very anti-Sinvicta luck right here. This is nuts. I mean, we're in absolute bonkers territory right now. But I think I don't know how Hinterlime is going to score this one on the Jasonator scale, because it ain't flashy, but man, oh man, you gotta take into account the absolute insanity that is the luck on this run. PhD, barcode hanger. I mean, our tears rate can't get. I don't think it can get any higher, really. And PJs ain't gonna do it. Could use the Soul of Eden. It's actually not a bad idea to use it in the library. There's 2 item pedestals that we can roll with spin down at the very beginning of a level. Get the D-Sizzle, but the Parasite with C-Section is just so good. Oh man, and Quad Shot too. Good lord. Quad Shot, Parasite, C-Section with Backstabber. I mean, I'm shook just thinking about it. Relic's paying out. We're going to go back. I'm going to pick up Parasite. Sorry, D-Sizzle. And then we need one more full charge to get to Quad Shot. Now, if we make Old Hushy, we have lots of money to spend in there. And I don't really have, at this point, any doubt that we're going to hit Old Hushy. It's also amazing, like, the fact, like, have you noticed how many keys have been dropping despite the fact that we have Guppy's Tail? I'm telling you, man, there's something going on here. I'm not trusting it. I'm waiting for the big, the other shoe to drop. Catch my drift. Let's go all the way back and go get Quad Shot, just because this is only going to make C-Section better. It's going to kill our tears rate, but when we're doing as much damage as we are with C-Section, we don't need a tears rate. Where we're going, we don't need roads. In this case, where we're going, we don't need to get any more damage because we're going to be doing plenty of it. I mean, just anything that touches any one of those babies is insta-death. It is instant death. Because of the way the Parasite works, because of our multiplicative damage, and because of the way the Backstabber works, it is just, yeah, we tell the game to jump, and the game says yes. Doesn't even ask us how high. It just does it. Get a shop? We did get a shop. What on earth, man? We need to hurry because we got Old Hushy waiting for us. Opia would be interesting. I wouldn't mind the compass. That would be a way to ruin it. I'm gonna take the mulligan. I'd like to get the compass, but oh my gosh. Gotta hurry. Gotta get the compass. Got it. Look at that. 1 second to spare. Wood game. It's too late. You can't ruin. You just can't ruin our vibe here. I don't care. I mean, this might be the strongest first lap that we've seen in years. And we didn't do anything fancy to it. This was all just pure luck. It's not even like we had good planning with spin down die or anything. This was just like all lucky. You know what? I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Let's go do a first lap delirium. We're not even going to let him get away. No, 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 no. How much you want to bet we just go straight to him? Because that's just the type of run this has been today. I mean, if you're not having fun with this run, something's wrong with your funny bone. You gotta cut loose every now and then. Because this is insane. I'm loving it. Couldn't tell. First skull. Let me go back here and get Soul Heart. I don't know where we're supposed to go up there, but man, you know, whatever. I'm not trying to go all the way up here, but I guess we're just going this way now. Gotta be careful of all the death rattles. We get another golden key, and Guppy's tail straight up has just been a non-issue on this run. I mean, truth be told, nothing's been an issue on this run, but like this is god tier level of luck. Imagine if I was this lucky every single time I played Isaac. I don't think anyone would watch. They'd be like, "Oh God, it's just every single day. The man can't lose. He just gets he gets the best items, and he's not even asking for them anymore." I think the channel is built on the strife, the conflict between the game and Sinvicta. We had to go all the way around for this. Wow, that is quite the map right there, game. But you know what? Nothing's gonna bring us down today, because this has been an absolute monster run. Boss room over here. Oh, just took us to Delirium. I told you it was gonna be Delirium, didn't I? It's the rare double boss door Delirium. Wow. And keep in mind, this is the first lap, dude. Like, this is an absolute treat. So if you enjoyed this episode, everyone, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, smash the like button, all that stuff. I mean, come on. You know that this run was something unique, something special. We will most likely never see another run like this, not even close to it. Given just how much good luck we had and how powerful we ramped up in a hurry. Good. I mean, what more can you say? Is this the end of Hell Month? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Whew, man, that was a lot of fun. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like and thanks to pages of mine like Ham Solo, Alyssa, and Vernon James Ely. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.